English through heartwarming stories.
In the last video, we talked about a strange thing that happened one night. Someone knocked on our door when it was dark outside, and only my kids and I were home. He was keeping silent and put a piece of paper into my house. I was so scared, so I called the police. Who was this mysterious person? Why was he at our house so late? And why wouldn't he talk? What did the note say? We'll find out all the answers in this video. As it turns out, the man's name is Paul, and he works as a part-time courier. He is deaf and mute, which is why he was silent. Earlier that day, he delivered a package to my house by mistake. After discovering the mistake in the evening, he wanted to take the package back quickly and then deliver it to the right person. Otherwise, he might probably be complained and lose his hard-earned job. Suddenly, I remembered why he looked familiar. Earlier that day, I saw him when he dropped off the package. When I opened the door, he had already left. I said, "Thank you. Take care," to his back, but he didn't say anything back. I thought he was rude, but now I understand why he didn't respond. Because I was busy with the kids all day, I didn't have time to check the package. I felt sorry for misunderstanding him. Paul wrote on the note that it was his fault and he didn't mean to scare us. He is new to Canada. He has 3 children to raise, and the youngest one is only 6 months old. He used to do different jobs, but they didn't give him enough time with his family. So, he became a delivery person to have more flexible hours. In this way, he can take care of the baby during the day and work after his wife finished her job. After learning that I called the police, my husband Bruce rushed back overnight. He was moved upon learning about Paul's experience and wanted to help this hardworking man support his family. Suddenly, he thought that his company was recruiting some online customer service representatives who only needed to contact customers through typing and then solve their problems. This is a full-time job. Not only can Paul work from home and take care of his little baby, but it also comes with many benefits. Bruce told Paul about the job, and Paul was really grateful. He used to study computers in his mother country, so this job would be great for him. After listening to Bruce's introduction, their company's HR manager was deeply touched and wanted to give Paul a chance. They organized a special interview process for him. Fortunately, he successfully passed the interview and got a full-time job. Paul was so happy and thankful. Yesterday, he texted me to share that he had successfully passed the probation period and could support his family now. He's proud of himself, and we're proud of him too.
Let's recap the vocabulary we learned above.
Let's explore the meaning of the word mysterious. When we say something is mysterious, it means it is difficult to understand, strange, or puzzling. For example, she's an actress whose inner life has remained mysterious, despite the many interviews she has given. Now, let's see how mysterious is used in the original text.
Who was this mysterious person? Why was he at our house so late?
In this context, mysterious is used to describe the unknown person who knocked on the door late at night, creating a feeling of curiosity and not knowing about what they were doing. Let's break down the meaning of the phrase, turn out. When we say something turns out, it means that it happens in a particular way or is revealed to be a certain way, often different from what was expected or initially thought. For example, if you bake a cake and it turns out delicious, it means the end result was good. Now, let's see how turn out is used in the original text.
It turns out that this man's name is Paul, a part-time courier.
In this context, turns out indicates that the man at the door was later identified as Paul, a part-time courier. This reveals the true identity of the person, which was initially unknown. Let's explore the meaning of the word courier. A courier is someone who is responsible for delivering packages, letters, or important documents from one place to another, often on behalf of a company or organization. For example, when you order something online and it is delivered to your doorstep, the person who brings it to you is a courier. Now, let's see how courier is used in the original text.
It turns out that this man's name is Paul, a part-time courier.
In this context, Paul works part-time as a courier, meaning he delivers packages or other items as part of his job. Let's delve into the meaning of the term hard-earned. When we describe something as hard-earned, it means that it has been obtained through significant effort, labor, or sacrifice. This phrase is often used to emphasize the value or importance of something that has been achieved through hard work and dedication. For example, if someone saves money for years to buy a car, we could say that they have used their hard-earned money to make the purchase. Now, let's see how hard-earned is used in the original text.
Otherwise, he might probably be complained and lose his hard-earned job.
In this context, hard-earned highlights the significance of Paul's job, emphasizing that he has worked diligently to earn his livelihood and the potential consequences of losing it. Let's unpack the meaning of the word misunderstand. When we say there's a misunderstanding, it means there's a lack of clear understanding or confusion between people about something. This often happens when one person doesn't fully comprehend what another person is saying or doing. For example, if you tell a friend a joke, but they take it seriously instead of understanding it was meant as humor, there's a misunderstanding. Now, let's see how misunderstand is used in the original text.
I'm sorry for misunderstanding him.
In this context, the speaker acknowledges that they didn't fully understand Paul's actions or intentions, and they regret jumping to conclusions without all the facts. Let's explore the meaning of the word flexible. When we say something is flexible, it means it can bend or adapt easily without breaking or losing its shape. In a broader sense, it can also refer. For example, if someone has a flexible schedule, it means they can adjust their plans easily to accommodate changes or unexpected events. Now, let's see how flexible is used in the original text.
He used to do different jobs, but they didn't give him enough time with his family. So, he became a delivery person to have more flexible hours.
In this context, flexible describes the hours of the delivery job, indicating that Paul chose this occupation because it allows him to adjust his work schedule to spend more time with his family. Let's delve into the meaning of the word probation. When someone is on probation, it means they are in a trial period during which their performance or behavior is closely monitored to determine if they meet certain standards or conditions. For example, when someone starts a new job, they might be placed on probation for a few months to see how well they perform and fit into the company culture. Now, let's see how probation is used in the original text.
Yesterday, Paul sent me a message saying that he had passed the 3-month probation period.
In this context, probation refers to the initial period of evaluation or assessment during Paul's employment, indicating that he successfully completed this trial period and met the necessary criteria to continue in his job role.
Now, it's quiz time. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Question 1. Which picture shows the job of courier? Question 2. What does the term mysterious often imply? A. Something is well known and easily understood. B. Something is difficult to understand or strange. C. Something is simple and straightforward. Question 3. What does it mean if someone's schedule is described as flexible? A. Their schedule is fixed and cannot be changed. B. They can easily adjust their schedule to changes or unexpected events. C. Their schedule is very strict and rigid.